Nigeria has a budget of 28.7 trillion naira, and a large percentage of the budget is predicated on revenues derived from the sale of crude oil. This is why the federal government is seeking lasting peace in the Niger Delta, Nigeria's oil-rich region. Interim administrator of the Presidential Amnesty Program is tasking the Ijaw Youth Council, a pressure group of one of the major ethnic groups in the region, to work with other communities to entrench peace.
If it was not for the work of the Presidential Amnesty Program, let me assure you that the peace you see is not because anybody is doing anything. It is 90% the activities of the PAM that have brought about the peace in the Niger Delta. I want to say very confidently that there are no ex-agitators or beneficiaries of this program that are involved in pipeline vandalization or crude oil thefts.
The Youth Council is asking the federal government to increase the allocation to the Presidential Amnesty Program. It argues that despite the importance of the program, it still receives the same funding it did more than 12 years ago when the naira traded at 150 naira to a dollar.
65 billion naira today cannot afford 10 billion naira of what back in 2009. And if Nigeria is fair to the people of the Niger Delta, this is one program that needs a new attention. Because the oil production we are struggling for could never happen without this program recording successes. So the success of the amnesty program must work pursue with expectations of oil production increase.
In response, the administrator says he has appealed to the federal government to refocus the scheme to become a social intervention program so that it can better address the problems of the people in the Niger Delta.
You cannot tell me that where you are using the irrigation scheme to grow rice in Kano, you now have the natural habitat for this same crop and you are not even utilizing it. What is wrong with us, really? And these guys are making the turnover in billions. Must it be crude oil? So why are we also not using our head? We have the oil palm plantations there that we are not utilizing. Oil palm is another crude oil, by the way. You need to go and check the figures, the statistics. You will discover that you would even make much more money through oil palm than you will make from crude oil today.
And no pollution.
Yes, and we are not taking advantage. We have a natural terrain for all of this. There are even plantations there, nobody's utilizing.
Although the Presidential Amnesty Program was designed to compensate ex-agitators, the federal government has extended its lifespan beyond the specified periods. Ferdinand Duroha, Arise News.